Last Friday, we recorded the first fatal accident in the country. And unfortunately, it hit home to our police family. Assistant Commissioner Adam's son was tragically killed in that accident. And on behalf of the members of the force, I have already extended my sincerest condolence to him and want to publicly say that again this morning. I know the feeling to lose a child, and I certainly personally feel his pain. And I just want to encourage him and his family to hold on and hold up, and may God continue to sustain you in these difficult times.
That was Commissioner of the RTCPF, Edward Hall, giving a statement on the country's first fatal motor vehicular accident of the year, which claimed the life of 23-year-old Rodney Adams Jr., son of Assistant Commissioner Rodney Adams, who, despite this very difficult time for he and his family, attended the press conference as well. This conference was held to outline the crime statistics of 2010, and surprisingly, according to Commissioner Hall, there was a 6% decrease in crime last year, 2010, compared to 2009.
During the period under review, that is January to December 2010, a total of 2,736 crimes were reported. For the same period in 2009, 2,896 crimes were reported. This indicates an overall reduction of 6%.
We saw that last year crime reached an all-time high. According to Hall, in July of last year, crime peaked, seeing 273 violent crimes in that month alone. The lowest level of crime for 2010 was recorded to be the month of November, where 143 crimes were listed. During that month, a gun amnesty was done and stricter gun laws were passed, all according to Hall contributing to the decrease in crime. Police officials officially announced in the month of November as well. Police have worked together to put together this information for the public. Hall provided the media with statistics of crimes committed on each island during the year 2010.
The crime committed by island is as follows. For Salt Key, the amount we record 2010 was 3. For Grand Turk, the amount recorded 2010 was 429. South Caicos, the amount recorded was 86. Middle Caicos, 4. North Caicos, 32. And Providenciales, 2,182. The most prevalent crimes recorded 2010, burglaries, 810, thefts, 328, robberies, 146, assaults and wounding, 373, damage to property, 223, motor vehicle interference, 194, drug-related offenses, 116.
He went on to say that armed robberies was the biggest challenge of 2010. 146 armed robberies took place last year alone, an increase from 2009 armed robberies, which was recorded to be 112. Hall says that the total amount of property stolen during robberies altogether was $213,952 and $367,000 in jewelry. Overall, according to Hall, the decrease in crime marks a start towards victory in the TCI, and encouraged the public to work hand in hand with the police force.
What I wish to say here and now is to encourage residents, visitors of these islands to continue to provide the police with the information necessary to detect crime and certainly to prevent crime. And every effort you make certainly assists in ensuring that we don't have a repeat of 2010 moving forward.
Assistant Commissioner Sherman Clark explained his duties, stating that he is responsible for management services, the Maritime Division, training, and the IT department. He talked about the Maritime Division's fight against illegal sloops and spoke of a very recent incident involving that matter.
Over the weekend, there was also one landing in the 5 key area of Providenciales. We estimate that about 80 persons had came on that boat. So far, the police in Providenciales had captured about 30 of these persons. They are currently in the various districts now trying to see if they could capture just about all the persons that came on that sloop.
All of the heads of police outlined their responsibilities, including Assistant Commissioner Rodney Adams. Shortly after reiterating his portfolio and responsibilities on the force, he took the time to endorse Commissioner Hall's statement on crime.
I am also pleased to report and endorse the Commissioner's comments earlier in terms of the reduction that we have seen as it relates to overall crime for the calendar year 2010. Certainly, the way things were going for the first 3 quarters of the year, it was very challenging for all of us, and we came to a point where we all agreed that we need to take some focused action in terms of seriously taking the fight to criminals here in the TCI.
All of the officers were thorough in answering questions from the media in relation to crime. News 4 will have more from this press conference in a subsequent newscast. For WIV4 News, I'm Amanda Miller.